Hey, let's see. Well, we're live finally. Good lord, it took forever. I don't know. I was having technical difficulties on my end. How's everybody doing today? Let's see. We got Giselle in the chat. We got Olga in the chat. We have Del Boy from Movie Mash. Brad. We have a lot of horror resurrection community in here. Did it start? You tell me. Did it start? I see a countdown in my corner, so we should be good. Yeah, how you guys doing today? All right. So we're finally here. So I just wanted to tell you that this is a Chop It Up episode 1. We're going to be talking about a little bit of everything. Mostly about the 2 trailers that dropped this week, Candyman and Halloween Kills. Then we'll just talk about movies that are expected to come out this year, the 2021 slate. And then on top of that, we'll wrap it up with a little bit of Q&A. But just opening up, I've been trying to look for this movie I think it's called Gaia, for like weeks. And then today it turns out that our community in the Horror Resurrection page were talking about how they were watching it. And I was like, how are you watching this? I could not find it at all. Like I couldn't find it whatsoever. And all of a sudden I look for it and then Lord and behold, what pops up, I find it. So I watched it today and I'm gonna let you guys know something. It's all right. It's nothing extraordinary. It's whatever. It's another one of those indie horror movies. So it was okay, but if you've seen In the Earth, it's something similar to that. It just has little mushroom monsters involved. Let's see what some of the chat is saying. All right, no, he's been a great supporter. Shout out to Movie Mash. All right, I'm live. Thank you. Thank you guys for telling me, because sometimes YouTube act like it wants to do whatever it wants to do. So my first topic that I wanted to talk about today is Candyman, the secret pirate group. Arr. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Candyman. There's this huge misconception going around about Candyman. People are feeling, after watching the trailer, they're feeling like it's been retconned. They're giving him a whole new origin. And I'm just here to tell people that slow your roll, pump your brakes, and actually to watch the damn trailer. You know what I'm saying? Because the trailer is basically expanding on the Candyman lore. It's not getting rid of anything. You can actually see Todd's character like as a caricature, as a cartoon, you can see his skull chest, and he's in the middle when they're talking about the hive, when they're talking about the Candyman hive, because now Candyman isn't a sole person, it's apparently multiple beings. So now not only do we have Candyman, but we also have other Candyman, essentially. They even give us a whole backstory about this brand new Candyman that nobody's ever heard of. Apparently, it's this guy that's been passing around candy in the neighborhood to some kids. Some candy ends up with the razor blades in it. The cops think they know who did it. So they go, they beat this guy down, they kill him, and then turns out it was he was falsely killed by these police officers, and then he ends up resurrecting and becoming his own mythos. If you're familiar with the original Candyman film, then you know that this is highly probable, because let's keep it buck. The same thing happened to Helen. She became her own myth. She became her own lore. It just seems like Candyman is deep in tragedy, tragic events of innocent people, and then those people basically given an opportunity to, I guess, come back, resurrect, and hurt people that once did hurt to them. So that's a huge misconception that I'm getting about Candyman. People are thinking like this is a full-on reboot. No, it's not. It's a reboot sequel. This is becoming a very new trend that we're seeing in the horror community, because nobody wants the originals touched. Nobody wants the first movie to be touched, because most first movies are classics. Nobody wants that. So what we end up doing is they say, all right, well, what about the sequel? You don't really like the sequel that much, right? And then people are like, you can have a sequel. Go ahead, you can retcon the sequel. So that's why we have Halloween sequel, which is essentially a reboot sequel. We have a Candyman reboot sequel. We're having a Texas Chainsaw reboot sequel. And I think there's another one that I'm missing, but I digress. Were any of you guys confused about the whole Candyman lore from the trailer? I'll look in the chat. Let's see. James is here. No, you good? Okay. Was anybody confused about the Candyman trailer? How they gave it a whole new backstory and things like that? They even gave you a glimpse of the new Candyman when he's in the elevator and he looks up and you see the new Candyman dude on the top. I'm assuming it's him. It's a dude with a hook and a trench coat. He don't look like Todd to me. I'm just saying a little. Oh, you're good. James is here. All right. A little. Okay, hey, what's going on, James? Um, I hope I was able to clear that up a little bit. So Candyman is now a hive. It's not just one person. So essentially now Helen from the first Candyman movie that pops up at the end with the hook holding it and her little bald-headed shower cap looking thing. She's now essentially a part of the hive. It's not one person, it is multiple beings, a part of a candy community, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I like the idea. Me personally, I think the idea is dope. I like the whole idea of the hive. It kind of goes hand in hand with the whole bees and the candy concept that we've seen from the first film. And I mean, I have high hopes for this movie, but I will keep it a buck. Jordan Peele disappointed me with Us. So and I know he's just a producer. I think he's a producer and writer on this film. So I know that Jordan Peele could be hit or miss. He is going to spend a lifetime chasing that unicorn. To me, that was Get Out, right? So he's gonna have a hard time. So hopefully this next movie that he's working on is going to be good. Where the one he's actually directing. But this one he was just a writer and a producer. So now Candyman, again, just to retcon it for you guys, he's now a part of a hive, a bigger community of candy beings. And I'm not talking about big old people running around with Jolly Rancher heads. These are people with hooks for hands and they out to kill you. So don't say their name in the mirror or else you're going to end up like everybody else. But I will say this. If this movie does turn out to be bad, that trailer that trailer was really, really, really good. So if this movie turns out to be bad, I'm going to be upset because that trailer was awesome. Just saying. The Irish Gem says The Collective. So are you asking about the third Collector movie, or are you just saying that the Candyman is a collective now? Because if you're asking about the third Collector film, that movie has been scrapped from what I know. It's been put on permanent pause because they had some sort of like issues with filming. And it's crazy because we saw set videos to this movie. We saw the pictures of the Collector in the police headquarters, and he has somebody in a freaking chest. So I'm kind of upset that movie was kind of like, kind of scrapped. King needs gore. Hey, yo, what's goody? What's goody, King Gore? What's going on? All right, let me see anybody else. The Secret Pirate Group. All right. No, the Candyman is the collective, man. All right. Yeah, okay. So the Candyman is now part of a whole collective. Yeah, exactly. They have their own Facebook group now, So the Candyman Facebook group, they low key, they secret, they got a private chat, they be chatting to each other, and they be just daring people to say their name 5 times. I don't know. That's what I've been hearing. But I'm excited for this movie. I just really hope that they don't let me down, to be honest with you. I really, really hope they don't let me down. Moving on. Anybody have any questions about the Candyman trailer or want to give their thoughts? I'll give it a shout out. Any thoughts? I'm gonna give it a minute to roll out. Probs, my man. Got you. Anything else? Anybody want to say anything about Candyman before I move on to my next topic? I'm just kicking it, about to make some tunes. Candyman might be disappointment. Candy's gore, I completely agree with you because, like I said, I know that usually when you see a trailer and a movie looks good, it's always too good to be true. It's always too good to be true. This Candyman trailer was way better than that first one that came out. So this one was really good. It got me really hyped. But I don't know. Like I said, Peele, hit or miss. I think another thing I'm going to say, I'm going to just be on the record and say it. I feel like Peele's getting way too much credit for Get Out. I think they were too quick to try to crown him king. They were too quick to try to give him like his kudos. I think they were too quick to try to get him on because, like, honestly, like everybody was expecting Us to be tight. Even me. Like, I thought Us was going to be cool. But the fact that I figured out that movie in the first 5 minutes pissed me off. And I remember I saw early screening to that. I was so disappointed. I'm glad I didn't have to pay for that. But that's all I'm saying. But Tony Todd versus Yaya. Who do I prefer? Come on, bro. Tony Todd all day. Tony Todd all day. And if that person in the trailer is Yaya talking, the person that says hello everyone or some shit like that, acting like he's a freaking Jeopardy host. If that's Yaya, whack. Ain't nobody gonna be able to top Tony Todd in his voice. Bro, come on. When you were watching, I get goosebumps when I watch Candyman and you hear Helen, Helen, and they're in that freaking parking lot scene, bro. That scene is iconic. Freaking Candyman even has the that iconic opening with the song with the piano, and then you have the overlook camera angle panning through the city. Come on, man, you can't top that. You cannot top that. Be my victim. Yeah, man. Tony Todd is a legend. I have his figure over there. He in the back though. He chilling. He's over there. He in the back chilling. But yes, Tony Todd. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be on the record for saying this. I don't think that Tony Todd is gonna be as involved in this movie as people are hoping. A lot of people are hoping that Tony Todd is gonna be like heavily involved in this movie, but I guarantee you, I think that it's only gonna be a quick cameo. That's just me. I just think that it's gonna be a quick cameo. It's gonna be something that you could just see his face real quick, and then that's it. Because the storyline, especially with the synopsis that was dropped from this is official, not synopsis, but I guess you could say synopsis. Plot summary or whatever from the studio. When they talk about how the new movie is set up, it seems like it's kind of shepherding in a new chapter of Candyman, which involves another person. And then also, we have a whole trailer that features a backstory on the new Candyman. Why would they do that if they weren't going to try to put him as the focal point? If they weren't going to try to focus on him? You get what I'm saying? So I think that this new Candyman is going to be the center focus. I think that Todd might be like a brief cameo. If you guys look close enough, you will see Tony Todd in the trailer when whoever that is walking around. I'm assuming it's Yaya. The person that's walking around the cop car and he looks into the mirror and you see Tony Todd's face in the reflection. That's the only glimpse that we get to see of Todd in the trailer from what I know, right? So that's what it is. Let's see what we got. I'm not mad. There's a difference lore to the character. If Peele's next movie is another banger, then he's goated. Us was Us wasn't even an eye for me, man. It was okay, like Masamentos, you know. Let's see. Even on the Final Destination, it was good. Hell yeah, bro. Tony Todd was in Hellfest and he was tight. Where's Rami at? Hey, Rami, shout out to Rami. Always putting me on the crazy movies. I think she put me onto some is it Indonesian fight movies? Tight. Let's see. Yes, he was great in Final Destination 2. Yep, that's a fact. I dug the style of Tony Todd. He'll probably be the cameo at the end. Yeah, exactly, bro. I think that he's just gonna be a cameo. I really think he's only gonna be like 5 seconds of fame. I was thinking Todd will just be a cameo too. I think he's gonna be a cameo, dude. Like I said it so many times, he's a collective. Todd is a reflection. Amen. Okay, yeah, I get the vibe. It's gonna be a cameo. Yeah, everybody see, but people are pissed. People are pissed. They're really out there like, yo, Tony Todd needs to be like the center focus of the shit. And the way that they're presenting it in this trailer, that's not going to be the case. And people are mad like, yo, Tony Todd was casted. Yo, Tony Todd was this. Tony Todd was that. He signed a contract. Yeah, you don't know what that contract entails. He could honestly just be his contract could be just like, I'm just going to show my face for about 5 seconds. I give you permission to do that. And that's it. You know what I mean? So he could honestly be signing a contract to be shown in a flashback. We don't know. So that's the thing. Like, we can't get our hopes up that Tony Todd is going to be the central focus of the movie just because you see his name in the casting. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, it can be a flashback. So don't get baited. Don't get too hyped up and all up in arms thinking that Tony Todd is going to be a central focus in this movie, because it's possible that he is not. You get what I'm saying? Let's see. Folks can't acknowledge the fact that he is now, okay, a less of a Candyman. He won't. Yeah, so, hey, look, I'm going to be honest. Another issue I've been hearing about, people have been calling the new Candyman movie woke. I mean, if you watched the original Candyman has subject matter that is about, community stuff. It talks about racism. It talks about gentrification. It talks about class struggles. It talks about the projects, the ghetto, the state of Chicago, about how the city was designed in order to this is briefly though. They talk about the structuring of the projects in Chicago and how that was basically setting people for failure. It's just, there are social issues within the original Candyman. So let's not just act like this is just some brand new shit and that never happened before, because it has happened before. So let's not act like, this is gonna, Now, do I expect us to get like a freaking The Craft Legacy type vibe? I pray to God we don't. But you know, I mean, this is a new day and age. I don't think Peele is going to go that hardcore with his writing with it. But you know, it's all about identity. It's going to be like Harrison Ford in the new Blade Runner. Harrison Ford in the new Blade Runner. I haven't even seen the new Blade Runner. I'm being honest with you. I haven't even watched it. 7 a.m. here, still trying to catch up with you guys. Oh, 7 a.m. Oh, that's early, man. I still gotta watch that other movie you recommended. It was another Indonesian film. But yeah, those movies is fire. Them fight scenes is always great. So I'm about to switch gears real quick, and I'm gonna talk to you guys quickly about Halloween Kills. Halloween Kills. The trailer finally dropped, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, you know what? I've been waiting for this a long time. Like, you know, like I wanted to see this movie last year so bad. Like, I would have paid big money to watch that movie last year. That's one movie I would have risked it all to go watch that movie. And the sucky part about it is I remember I went to a screener last year of a film, and I was talking to somebody in line, and they were like, yeah, you know that Halloween Kills is screening in Santa Monica? And I was like, no way. They're having a screener of Halloween Kills in Santa Monica? He's like, yeah. And I was like, I really wish, like to this day right now, I really wish we would have had tickets to see that instead of the movie that we saw. But I missed out on the opportunity to see Halloween Kills, and then that's when all the hype started coming out when they were talking about how bloody it is, how the kill count is ridiculous, and all that good stuff. So Halloween Kills is supposed to have a stupid amount of kill counts. Like that kill count is supposed to be astronomically just out of this world, right? Like Stephen Hawking couldn't even calculate how many kills is about to happen. But based on this trailer, the fact that they showed us that many kills, and I believe that that's not even the tip of the iceberg. I feel like we have way more. And then shout outs to the director of this film putting in a cool little Easter egg for everybody. If you're a real Halloween fan, you already know what's up. When he showed the mask, the silver shamrock mask from Halloween 3, come on, man, that made me pop, dude. I was super excited to see that part. When I saw the silver shamrock mask, I popped. I was like, yo, these people get it. They understand it. But I already knew that they respected the franchise from when I watched 2018 and I saw that opening scene. The opening felt like the original Halloween. Once I saw that, I already knew that these people were going to put the respect on the franchise's name. So I completely trust this trilogy that's coming out. Let's see. We need a new word for the woke. There's self-aware woke, and then there's virtual signaling woke. I agree. Yay, 100%. It was supposed to be last October. Yep. They delayed it indefinitely. At one point, they made me super sad. I was glad that they finished it. You won't have a Jason kill count. Oh, I don't know. I heard this kill count is supposed to be stupid big. It does look good. The first Halloween was a build up. Now we are in it for the real rival. We still have the hype. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's people that don't like 2018. I like 2018. I feel like it's one of the. I didn't think they were going to be able to do it. I didn't think that they were going to be able to follow up a movie that was released a long time ago and build a new sequel and then make it correlate with that one. I mean, basically, this is just like, honestly, if we're keeping it a buck here, this is just Halloween H2O on drugs. Like, this is what, Halloween 40 years later, right? If I believe. It's just the idea from H2O, but just flipped a little bit. You made Jamie Lee Curtis not afraid anymore. You made her like kind of like a writer, you know. She on some Tupac shit. So that's the difference. Like you can see the matured level, and it's crazy that Jamie Lee Curtis is just war ready. She's just ready to go to war with Michael. I like the idea that the whole town is just like, fuck this fool Michael. We about to come together and we about to beat his ass. And they gonna play with that song. Come together right now. Over me. Now, if they play that song while they whooping Michael Myers' ass, I'm gonna pop. I'm gonna laugh. But to be honest with you, though, that movie is gonna be really good. That's one of my second most anticipated movies from this year, and I'm gonna leeway that into the next topic in a minute. But Halloween Kills is probably. We're actually supposed to be at Halloween Ends already. This year we were supposed to get Halloween Ends. Last year we were supposed to get Halloween Kills. So we are already supposed to be at the end of the trilogy, but they have to push it because of COVID. You know what I mean? But keep it a buck, dude. Halloween Kills is my second anticipated film of the year. My first one was Quiet Place, because I felt like Quiet Place was going to be hard, and it was good. Quiet Place was really good. Not as good as the first one, but I think it's just right under it. If the Quiet Place 1 is like an A, this one Quiet Place 2 is a B, easy B. But damn, dude, like Halloween Kills is gonna be that movie, bro. That's gonna be that movie. The fact that he broke it down, he took that bar light out, cracked it, stabbed that lady in the throat. He did that shit so slow too, like she had all the time in the world to move out of the way or try to flinch or try to slap it or any. I ain't gonna lie, man. My blackness would have kicked in. I would have slapped the glass out of his hand. I would have tried to poke him in the eye on some Three Stooges shit. I would have ran. I would have been like the little black kid from the first movie. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's weird how like Michael Myers be on some slow shit sometimes, but he looks like he's gonna be really ruthless in this movie. Really ruthless in this movie. And I'm ready to see it. I ain't seen a level of this ruthlessness since the Rob Zombie Halloween. And I don't even like the Rob Zombie Halloween. He just that Halloween, that Michael Myers is just big as shit. Like he's just big for no reason. Like he looked like he want to wrestle in the WWE or something. He just all big for no reason. And he's just brutal. Like I remember when he killed that what's her name? The chick from Ma, the lady from Ma with the big old bug eyes. When he killed her, and I think it was Halloween, the second Halloween, the Rob Zombie one, that knife scene, that stabbing scene, I swear it felt like it went on for like 5 minutes. Just and then she goes, and she that went on way too long. I get it. You're just trying to show like, you know, he's ruthless, he's cutting edge, he's just gutter like that. But I don't know, man. It seemed like he was trying too hard. Brad says blasphemy. Rob Zombie nailed it, in my opinion. I mean, Rob Zombie has to make somebody a hillbilly. He got to make somebody just like, I don't know. He makes stupid movies. Like he had the blueprint of Halloween. Halloween 1 with Rob Zombie was okay. I'm not even gonna shit on it. It was okay. Halloween 2 with Rob Zombie was garbage. But Halloween 1 was okay. But it's still not good. That's like below mediocre type shit. I mean, it ain't better than H2O. I'll tell you that. Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween is not better than Halloween H2O. That's a fact. I'll put that down on a lot of stuff. Halloween 2? You mean Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is good? Oh, nah. Come on, man. Come on. You're killing me. You're killing me, Brad. You're killing me right now. Let's see. Facts. Hold on. Let me go ahead. All right, let me go ahead and look at the chat. I'm sorry, guys. Hype me up for some Myers, 2008. So underwhelmed. Jim, you were underwhelmed? That was underwhelming for you? I don't want them to make Michael Myers supernatural. Yes, that's what. Thank you, Olga, for reminding me. So, Olga pointed out something great. In the trailer, they kind of hint that Michael Myers might be supernatural. And I don't know. I hope this ain't a rehatching of the series of the Thorn with his little fake 4 tattoo on his arm. Michael Myers was gangbanging in that movie. I don't care. Nobody could tell me anything. But the fact that she said the more that he kills, the more he ascends. I was like, yo, that kind of took me away. They built this whole movie up on the idea that Michael Myers is a human being, right? It was like, yo, he's just a regular dude, like just a regular guy. He just got a hell of a fucking tolerance for pain and he crazy as shit. That's all we got, right? And but for some reason, like now they're trying to hint like supernatural, maybe like, oh, he's ascended. Like, come on, man. Please don't tell me that. Like, I get it, he's the embodiment of evil, all this good stuff, but at the same time, like, damn, like, don't make him supernatural. You make him supernatural, you're gonna take everything away that the Halloween 2018 did. That's what I think. I think you're gonna destroy what Halloween 2018 did if you make Michael Myers supernatural. That's just my opinion, right? Let's see. They are haters. They brought back a very original feel, especially if you compare it to the last few. I think Jamie Lee may die. Jamie Lee is dying on this one for sure. Jamie Lee for sure is dying on Halloween Kills. She's dying on Halloween Kills, and her daughter probably going to kill Michael in Halloween. Oh wait, Halloween ends. That's for sure happening. Like for sure. Let's see. She is the mic here, and I live in. Also, you got a nice voice. Thank you. Even Halloween 5, they went crazy with it. Dominique gave it a good shot, but it's a bastard child of a movie. For real, dude. Michael Myers was over here about to have sex with his niece or something. Wasn't that one of them? He was trying to wasn't he trying to have a birth, like a little incest kid with his niece or something? Garbage. Halloween 2, garbage. Agreed. They forced him to make the second. Rob Zombie goated. Only L is Halloween 2. I don't know about goated, bro. 3 from Hell was terrible. We could argue about that shit all day. 3 from Hell was whack. Three from Hell was whack. I don't know what the fuck people see in House of a Thousand Corpses. The only good thing that Rob Zombie ever did was The Devil's Rejects. Devil's Rejects is fire. That movie's tight, and it got hella quotables. That movie's tight. I'm here to do the devil's work. That movie's dope. But I mean, 30, what is it? 31? 31 is okay. He on some Baskin Robbins shit. It's okay. But at the end of the day, like Rob Zombie is, he's okay. He's not something like, it ain't something I would really pop over though. I'm being honest with you. Look, man, House and the Devils is amazing. Look, man, House is whatever, and the Devil's Rejects is tight. Now, Three from Hell is garbage. If you say anything other than that, we got to fight. I'm sorry. But yeah, Three from Hell had way too much baby in it. He had he put his wife all over that movie for no reason. I was so mad that I paid so much money to watch that stupid movie at Fathom Events, because Fathom Events is more expensive out here, you know. So I paid extra money to watch that dumbass movie. All I got was a poster, and I was so pissed off I threw the fucking poster away. So it wasn't even worth it. I was so mad at that movie, man. That's why I like the first one. They removed the supernatural and humanized them. That's why I really enjoy it. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if they take some elements from all the Halloween movies. No thanks to the Thorn. Oh, yeah. Please don't give him a Thorn tattoo. If you give him a Thorn tattoo, you got to give him a red bandana, because he's going to be gangbanging. Michael Myers is going to lose all of his credit. He grew big on his own hatred and rage. That's what I'm saying. Wait. He grew big on his own. We talking about the Rob Zombie one? So if you tell, hey, look, man, I've been mad all my life, and I'm still short. I don't believe that. Surprised that they take some elements big on his own. Nah, Jamie got to live. Jamie is going to die in this one. I can feel it in my bones. Jamie's dying in this one. I've seen the movie already. He's human. This movie is fire and emotional. There. Oh shit! Aubrey James over here dropping spoilers. They had a test screening before COVID. That's the one I'm talking about. They had a test screening out here before COVID. You in Cali? Aubrey James, are you in Cali? Let me know. If you give House of a Thousand Colors slack going, it was the first film. He made every mistake ever. It's amazing. I don't know. I can't. House of a Thousand Corpses, man. I tried to watch it. Rob's only downfall, his wife. Facts. I can't say that enough. His wife is garbage, bro. He did have a kid by Jamie, but nah, Zombie is hard as fuck. Three from Hell was the only mid because Sid Haig died. Bro, look. You could have gave me a movie. If Sid was 100%, you could have killed Baby. I would have been fine with that. We could go ahead, just kill her off as a character, throw her in a ditch somewhere. If you would have gave me a movie with Foxy, Sid, and freaking Otis, fire, bro. That off top, that would have been so fire. All I need is those three, because those three, the banter between all three of them would have been fire. It would have been so tight. Rob Zombie is remaking The Monsters, and his wife is going to be Lily Monster. I know. We made jokes about this before he even announced it. I already knew he was going to put his wife as a Lily Monster, and she can't act for shit. She looks like an ex-drug addict porn star, but I don't get why people give her so much like love. I don't know why. Let's see. Yeah, but the soul is still intact. Myers left himself a long time ago. Yeah, he left it in that mental asylum. No spoilers. Sid couldn't make it through. Rob Zombie's wife is hot. They probably would have Otis missing hurt, bro. One of the favorite characters of all time. Otis missing. You mean you talking about Captain Spaulding, dude? Otis is the other guy. I'm here to do the devil's work. That's Otis. Rob Zombie's wife ruined Halloween 2. Rob Zombie's wife ruined everything, even Rob Zombie. Let's keep it a fact. His health failed. Guaranteed the original script was better. I love her. Honestly, they shouldn't even did the film, to be honest. Not Otis Spaulding. Yeah. See, you got it. To be honest with you, like I said, they shouldn't even did it. Three from Hell was a fucking disaster. You got freaking luchadors and shit. That shit was so dumb. Like, it was real dumb. I didn't like Three from Hell. Otis is dope, bro. Otis and Foxy had dope banter. That's why I wanted to see more from them two. Like, their back and forth was tight. It felt organic. It was dope. It sounds like something that you would hear a conversation two serial killers will have, you know? But Baby ruined it, dude. Like, oh, I'm gonna go get a can of Coke, and then she goes and kills people. It's so stupid, dude. So stupid. But I think Halloween Kills is gonna be fire. I think this is gonna be the movie that I'm really gonna pop over. I heard this movie is really good. I've heard the kill count is crazy. I heard Michael Myers goes on a rampage, and based off of that freaking trailer, ooh, it's gonna be good. I think the only other movie I could think of that's gonna be good this year is The Green Knight. The Green Knight looks fire. It's not a horror movie. It's kind of like a fantasy movie that's based off of a book. That movie looks like it's going to be really good. Outside of that, I can't see too many movies doing anything. I thought it was fun. Clint Howard is as that clown. That's a powerful scene. But anybody else got any more thoughts about Halloween? Any more thoughts about Halloween Kills? Anybody excited for it? Not excited for it? Hype? Not hype? What you got? Whatever. What have you? Let's see. I'm gonna wait for some comments to roll in. It looks awesome. Isn't Terrifier? Terrifier 2, yes. Hey, Terrifier 2 is tight. David Howard Thornton is a really cool dude. He responds to people on Facebook sometimes. But yeah, Art the Clown is freaking sinister, bro. He said he claims that Terrifier 2 is gonna have more brutal kills than Halloween Kills. So we're gonna see. Terrifier 2, from what I've heard, they went the whole practical route. They're doing nothing but practical stuff for that film, so it should look good. No CGI whatsoever. I know the process right now. They're editing it, and they are trying to after they're done editing it, they are going to pitch it to distributors. Shouldn't be hard to find a distributor, to be honest, especially with the cult following that Terrifier 1 has. If fucking the Wrong Turn Foundation thing can find a distributor, this movie ain't gonna have no problem doing it. Or even if the new Jeepers Creepers film found a freaking distributor, they're not gonna have a hard time finding one. But yeah, Terrifier 2 is gonna be. I think it's gonna be good, Brad. I think Terrifier 2 is gonna be good. What are your thoughts on the Scream 5 coming out? Woo, Scream 5. Scream 5 is probably gonna be. Look, I've been hearing little whispers. Is Scream 5 going to be a legit Scream 5, or is it going to be like a low-key reboot? Because somebody's been saying that it's low-key a reboot or something. I hope Rob Zombie's wife makes a cameo on Halloween Kills. Del Boy, if you don't get the hell out of here with that, I'm gonna throw something at you, bro. I'm coming to the UK. I'm smacking you with a piece of Nando's chicken. I'm just throwing that out there. And the peri-peri sauce. Just put some peri-peri sauce on there and smack you with a leg. But yes. Yeah, Irish Jim, yes. The movie, straight practical. They said they have no CGI whatsoever for Terrifier 2. Why is The Exorcist being remade? Exorcist is being remade because all old horror movies are being remade. Because look, I'm be honest with you. As long as these independent horror movies keep missing, we're going to continue to get remakes. No horror movie outside of The Witch, The Hereditaries, The Midsommars, the A24 productions, none of those movies have really, like, they have cult followings, they have like a little bit of fame, but no movie has really gained that momentum that it needs in order to propel itself into giving us new characters. So like Hellfest, even though I like Hellfest, it wasn't enough to give it a franchise. You know, the collector had freaking problems with the producing of it, and that fell apart. So, you know, like, as long as we keep having these problems with the smaller franchises that are trying to grow, it's never going to happen. Like, I read, dude, like, they're trying. Okay, Don't Breathe 2 is coming out. If you guys don't remember Don't Breathe is a movie with a blind guy and the people coming into the house, right? Don't Breathe 2, the synopsis for this movie sounds freaking retarded. I don't like it. I think it sounds stupid. I really don't. I hate it, right? It's basically saying that the blind guy finds a girl that's been abandoned for some reason, and he raises her like his own. And then I guess somebody kidnaps her, and he goes on a straight up searching mission in order to get her back. That sounds stupid. Like, I don't like it, like, at all. Like, that sounds really, really dumb. And I am not hyped for that whatsoever. If they were going to do that, they should have just not carried on the franchise at all. I love the series, but it's over. I don't know how you could bring anything different with the Scream series. Yeah, Scream is basically done, dude. Like, Scream is always going to be a whodunit. And I mean, all they're going to do is just bait and switch you, and then the killers are going to be the most obvious person. It's going to be the person that was right in front of you the whole time. They need to if they're going to redo Scream, they need to find a new, like, way to, like, give it a twist. I know what you did last summer is having a TV series, though, and that's coming on Amazon. I wonder how that's coming along. Let's see. Well, 1 and 2 anyway. I had enough of Scream. When I was a little kid, The Exorcist used to scare the fuck out. Hey man, Exorcist freaked me out when I was an adult. We was watching it, we heard creaky noises and stuff. Man, I'm good. Exorcist always brings out weird vibes. I feel Scream is done. The Exorcist 3 is very good. Hey, low key, I have not watched Exorcist 2 or 3, but I heard Exorcist 3 is fire, low key. I got a feeling that Hellraiser remake is going to suck, but the series. Hey, look, hey man, don't be speaking at it. No. We can't do that. Giselle, don't do that. Don't do that to Pinhead. That's the homie. One, Hellraiser cannot get worse than what the hell all these sequels were. Let's get that one out the way already. But two, if I'm not mistaken, Clive Barker is involved in it some way, so that kind of gives me hope that it's going to be a little bit better than any of the other sequels were. Because I know Hellraiser is getting a TV show on HBO, I think, and it's also getting a movie. So that's two kind of things that I'm kind of hyped about. Also, Maniac Cop was supposed to get a freaking TV series, but I don't know if that got shelved because of the whole police brutality, George Floyd stuff. And I don't think that they might have felt like it's a bad time to bring out a series about a killer cop, with all of that present. So I think that might got shelved for a while. But I was really looking forward to Maniac Cop because Maniac Cop 2 is fire. Maniac Cop 1 is dope. Maniac Cop 2 is fire. Maniac Cop 3 is boo-boo. But I'm still going to watch it, though. Of course, we as the community, we always watch it. We always support these movies. Collector is great, but fell apart. Don't Breathe is awesome. Don't Breathe is tight, but that sequel sounds horrible. People Under the Stairs is underrated. People Under the Stairs is getting a remake. Jordan Peele's remaking it. Just throwing that out there. Hopefully he doesn't. Some movies just don't need the extras, and I just hope he doesn't put the extras on that movie. The People Under the Stairs, that movie gets love. Praying someone gets the rights to remake Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street, somebody will. Eventually, they're going to remake Nightmare. People Under the Stairs, yes, and you are right. They just need to reveal the killer to the audience and scream. Exorcist still holds up. Exorcist is fire to this day. Hellraiser is the love. I'm still hyped about it, but I feel a feeling. Maniac Cop is Maniac Cop is fire. What a new Hellraiser. Yeah, Delboy, where you been? You been under a freaking bridge or what? They left you sitting on the streets in London. Chucky the TV series is dope. Hey, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be cool because the original writer for Chucky is behind it. But at the same time, like Cult of Chucky and Curse of Chucky wasn't all that. There's aspects of it that I like. There's little tidbits that are cool of the Chucky films, but that's about it. I love that they used Bruce Campbell and Tom Atkins twice in Maniac. Yeah, right? Like, come on, dude. Maniac Cop is fire. I like the remake of Nightmare. Hell no, you lying, bro. Get out of here. You did not like the remake of Nightmare. Now you're just trying to ruffle feathers. Look, I will tell you this though. Sorry if I have background. I live on a busy street. This Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake, right? Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake, had a good idea. It was going somewhere. They were basically making Freddy out to be innocent. Freddy being innocent, fire idea. I don't like movies that are carbon copies of the original. I don't like that. That's just me though. I don't like carbon copies. The whole idea that Freddy was innocent and he was getting revenge on the people that did him wrong, that makes more sense than anything. Why, oh why would a man that's a freaking convicted child killer be granted random powers to basically get revenge on the people that rightfully killed him because he was a child killer? That didn't make no sense to me. So the remake, when they made it and they were trying to make it out like, okay, yeah, Freddy Krueger, he was innocent and he was wrongfully killed. That makes sense, Yeah, I think Del Boy's just trying to get, he's just trying to ruffle feathers. But that was the only good aspect of the remake to Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? But can't be serious, Nightmare on yeah. I think he's just bullshitting. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. Moving on to my next topic, which is the 2021 slate. Now, this could be an open discussion about any movie. It doesn't necessarily have to be horror. It could be anything, right? Because what I've been noticing is that the 2021 slate, I know studios are kind of like hesitant to put out movies because of COVID. They don't want to put their product out there and it flops and it doesn't do good in the box office because at the end of the day, this is a money sport. They are in it for the money, right? And the studios don't want to put out that and then get a little bit back when they can wait a little bit, put it out, and then get more back. So they're just trying to wait for the perfect time to drop things. So that's why we have these HBO Max exclusives. We have some of these movies slowly but surely leaking out and coming out from the woodworks. We have random movies just popping out of nowhere being announced and saying that they're going to come out this year because they're seeing that movies are doing good, like The Quiet Place and King Kong versus Godzilla. So they're watching these movies do good and they're like, okay, they're getting their confidence back. So the movies so far that I'm hyped for that are guaranteed coming out this year, it was The Quiet Place, which turned out to be really good. I like Quiet Place too. King Kong versus Godzilla. I'm a biased king. I'm a kaiju person. I love kaijus. You see Godzilla and Gamera up there somewhere. Nah, it's all the way at the bottom. You can't see it, but I got Godzilla figures too. But I love Toho. I love the whole monster verse. I love kaiju movies and all that good stuff. But Spiral was bad. Of course, Spiral was bad. Spiral was garbage, dude. They wanted us to leave. Anyway, I'm not even going to get into that. But it could be about anything. What movies are you guys excited for that is coming out this year that you think is just going to blow people away? It doesn't have to be horror. It could be anything. The first 5-second challenge champ. Hey, what's up, Torian Rain? Reloaded. Yes, I am the champ. I was killing it. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was mad at myself for messing up that freaking HBO Max question. I was so mad at myself for that. I was kicking myself in the teeth. Let's see. Never needed. Spiral was bad. Anyone excited for the Black Widow? I heard Black Widow is probably going to be good, but I don't have high hopes for it. Like, it's not a movie that I was like waiting for, and I was just like, oh hell yeah, Black Widow coming out, because it's too late. They put Black Widow out way too late. If he was going to make a Black Widow movie, it should have been at the peak with the Avengers were going at it. We're already moving on into a whole new category of film, a whole new branch of superheroes and things like that. So the Black Widow film is way overdue. It's so overdue. It's like, do we even care? So honestly, I don't care about that movie like that. It ain't got no hype for me. Like, I really don't care. Let's see. Antlers. Yes, that was another movie I was looking forward to. Antlers look dope. Antlers look real good, but it didn't come out. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking for Antlers, and then I was looking at what's the name of that movie? The movie about these two badass kids, and their dad is dating some chick that was a part of a cult. And what is it called? The Lodge. It's called The Lodge. The dad's dating the chick that was a part of a cult, and the kids start fucking with her. It was all right. I was so hyped for that because if I'm not mistaken, that's a Hammer film. If any of you guys know Hammer films are fire. They remade almost all of the Universal Monster movies and did it with their own little twist. Hammer's dope. It's a really cool studio. I like that studio. But yeah, I was looking forward to that last year, and then I was looking forward to Antlers. Antlers never came out, so it is what it is. I heard some animated sequel to it. Wait, what are we talking about? No problem here. But Candyman. Been excited for 2 years. I can't wait for people to see Halloween Kills. I think the movie is going to be the movie of the year. Hey, bro, I'm hoping for it. Because right now, this year, like I just said, this year, the movie slate is so stale. Like, I don't care about Spider-Man. All the things that they're announcing, I really don't care for, Like, that's what look, this is a serious conversation I want to have with you guys. Lately, for the past 2 years, I've been finding myself watching more independent movies, and I've been finding myself watching more foreign movies. And the reason for that is because I feel like American film is just so repetitive. It's all remakes. It's all taken from ideas that already existed. When you're watching Korean films, when you're watching Spanish films, these are like breaths of fresh air because it's like ideas and concepts that we've never even heard of. You know what I'm saying? Like The Invisible Guest, fire. That movie is dope. Then you have freaking I Saw the Devil, fire. The Call, the Korean movie, fire. That's on Netflix. You have all of these crazy ideas. Parasite. Just all of these movies have these original ideas. And that's what I like about it. Wait until freaking Chrissy sees The Body, because that's going to be dope. But I digress. That's why I've been finding myself watching more independent movies. That's why I've been finding myself watching more foreign movies, because American movies are just so freaking repetitive. And it drives me crazy. Old Boy is fire, by the way. But the Vengeance trilogy is dope. But it's Old Boy for me, and then it's Lady Vengeance, and then Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance for me. Wait, yeah, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. That's my order. And if you guys get a chance, freaking Takashi Miike made a movie called First Love. Fire. I love that movie. And if you guys like Pan's Labyrinth, you should watch Tigers Are Not Afraid. Yeah, Davies recommendations. Oh yeah, by the way, they might be remaking what's this right here? The Reanimator. They might be remaking Reanimator. I think freaking Full Moon is probably gonna go forward with that, but it looks like it's gonna be garbage because their Herbert West looks fucking ugly and stupid and annoying. It looks dumb. If you watch their remake to Castle Freak, There's a reanimator hint cameo thingy at the end. It's pretty whack. Thank you. This shirt is tight. It's from Cavity Colors. If you guys want horror merchandise, go to Cavity Colors. Their quality is fire, by the way. I got me a Psycho Gorman shirt. Me and my wife got Psycho Gorman shirts. We have I got a Mecha Godzilla shirt. If you guys like kaiju movies, they're doing the whole Godzilla slate. So I'm about to cop me, but I'm about to go broke. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's going on. Space Jam looks boo-boo. I'm just saying. I love basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport. I used to watch them dribble up and down the court. But yes, that movie looks like it's gonna be whack. I don't even want. Only reason I'm gonna watch Space Jam is because I have to review it. That's the only reason I'm gonna watch it. I think you should have just made a Hawkeye and Black Widow movie. Yeah, but I mean, it's too late. They have to do that earlier. You can't do that just random. Hammer Films rock. They released a YouTube channel and put a bunch of the films on there for free. Tight. I'm trying to get some of their stuff on Blu-ray, but freaking Shout Factory has like a bunch of Hammer stuff, but it's already out of print. Brad didn't even know that. Too many remakes. That's why I switched to foreign and horror, J-horror. Thank you. I'm telling you, dude, Korean movies and foreign movies is where it's at. Old Boy's my favorite, my man. I'm getting really tired of the superhero movies. Yeah, superhero movies is burnt. Marvel did us dirty, dude. They didn't release too many films. I'm done. I'm so done with that. I'm like superhero is crazy. I'd give you a bro shake if I could. Reanimator, that's a beautiful shirt. Oh, send me a link later on, please. Me too. All right, got you. This Cavity Colors, bro. CavityColors.com. Show us again. I couldn't see your shirt properly. A talking head. Who's gonna believe a talking head, right? Hey, Reanimator is fire, bro. The original. Let's see. Show us the t-shirt again. Okay, only if they change the story heavily. You could replace Jeffrey Combs. I wouldn't be able to enjoy it. I hear LeBron is remaking House Party. I heard about that too. I ain't really House Party, Aubrey. I couldn't see that work. LeBron James and House Party, bro. LeBron James, the only reason he came to the Lakers is so that he can produce movies. That's what LeBron James wants to do. I mean, I don't think that some movies just don't need to be remade. Some movies just don't need to be remade. But like I said, the slate this year for movies is whack. It's garbage. And honestly, like that's why I switched to foreign movies. If you guys want freaking foreign movies or independent movies for me to recommend, I got you. I really got you. I've been trying to watch some of the indie movies this year, but they've been missing, bro. The Stylist was garbage. Sound of Violence was garbage. I just finished Gia. That was whatever. In the Earth was whatever. What else have I seen that's indie? That's the only 4 I can think of right now. I know there's other ones though. I know I've seen some other independent movies that weren't even all that. Run was cool. Run was all right. That was cool. I like that. But I mean, it's not something. Run was cool. It's just not something that is unheard of. Like the storyline's been done before. It was just entertaining, to be honest with you. But I liked it though. I couldn't see that work. Leave House Party in the 90s, dude. What do any of this? All right. So look, for the next about 15 minutes, y'all get to ask me whatever y'all want. Let's go. Ask me some questions. Whatever you want. Ask and you shall receive, homies. New indie movie coming out called Amityville Shark. Looks dumb. Duh. Hey, Loki, I want to see COVID zombies though. Freaking Full Moon has no filter. They said we're gonna go in. They got COVID zombies, or what is it called? Yeah, I think it's called COVID zombies, or the hell is it called? Something like that. Sound of Violence was what the yeah, Sound of Violence was stupid, bro. That was so dumb. That wasted my time. I was so mad about that because inside of Sound of Violence was a good movie. They just couldn't do it. Stylist was whack too. They should have kept that as a short. What else? What else we got here? I'm just letting y'all know the Castle Freak remake was pretty whack too. But the soundtrack, some of the soundtrack was cool. What's your guilty pleasure? Movies, bro. I love watching movies. I watch movies all the time, even shit that I don't like. If I have to tell you, the thing is I like cinematic stuff. So there's certain things, some movies I give a lot of leeway to because they have certain things that I like. Like I didn't like Luz as a movie, Luz. I didn't like it as a movie that much, but I love the artisticness of it. It had this grainy look, like it was recorded with like an old camcorder. The soundtrack was banging. It had theatrical moments, like you were really watching like a freaking theater play. And then that movie Loose has one of the best possession scenes I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, but as a movie as a all, it's stupid because the dialogue is whack, the screenplay is whack, like the script is whack. But just there's certain cinematic moments of it that made me appreciate it. What's your opinion on subtitles? People think that they are too much attention from the movie and would rather they just be dubbed. To me, dubbing is way more of a distraction than having to read. Honestly, I rather watch a subtitle film. If it's dubbed, the only way I want to watch a dubbed movie is if I'm not in the mood to read. If it's like something I just want to chill and just maybe listen to, and like maybe not have my full attention on, because we have those moments where it's like you just want something to like kind of like in the background noise. Then I'll listen to some dub stuff. But if I'm watching a subtitle film, it's because I'm invested in the movie and I want to watch it. But I don't think that if a movie is subtitled, watch it subtitled. It means a lot more. And also, sometimes when they dub things over, they don't dub it over correctly, so it doesn't add up. Like it never matches up right, you know. So sometimes some of the dialogue will be lost in the context. It gets lost in the sauce. Good question. There was a now Insidious update. Is there anything about the Insidious? The only last thing I seen about Insidious was that trailer. That's the last thing I seen. They might be just waiting. They might be sitting in the wings waiting because, you know, COVID. They want to make sure that studios is popping again so that they could get it going. That's what I think. But I think horror movies. If anything, if Insidious does comes out this year, they're going to announce it before Halloween because Halloween Horror Nights is opening back up too. So I am there. I recommend this documentary, 75 Precinct and Why. That sounds good. What is it about? What's the documentary about? I love documentaries. I watch that stuff all the time. There was a movie called Seance. Is it whack? Because the last time, man, I don't know. Y'all be recommending some whack movies to me sometimes. Y'all be using me as a test dummy. I don't like it. Y'all be like, oh, go ahead and watch this movie that's been on my watch list for like 5 years. Tell me if it's good or not. What? You using me as a test dummy? That's grimy, man. Yeah, it wasted your time and you made me watch it to feel your pain. I didn't make you do anything, Del Boy. You did that on your own. I just told you how whack it was, and you wanted to invest in it with me. I don't know why. I even told you don't have to watch it, and you said, "Nah, I'm gonna watch it. I need to see how bad this movie is." Okay, oh, your funeral. I've been watching movies with subtitles all my life, so I'm used to it. Yeah, it's not that hard. Once you get used to the stylisticness of it, it's really simple. Like it's not hard to like do that. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, when you watch a subtitle film and they be talking too fast and them subtitles move on, then that's the only time. Because I had that problem with the Indian film, or is it a Kannada film called KGF. I watched KGF Part 1, and they were talking so damn fast, and the subtitles was flying. And I was just like, yo, I can't keep up with this. But that Rocky song was fire, though. Insidious update. Okay, I have a question for you. If you could have any movie remade, what would it be? Any movie. Hey, you got to give me a Short Circuit remake, which is already happening. It's already happening, so it can't even. Does that even count? Okay, yeah, give me a Maniac Cop remake. Give me a Maniac Cop remake, and I'll be happy. You can literally remake any freaking old 80s horror movie, and now today's day and age, and it'll probably come out pretty good. It'll at least have like a general audience's like vibe. But I'm not like I said, Maniac Cop. Even though I want Short Circuit, but Short Circuit has a freaking Short Circuit already getting a remake, so I mean I can't say that. Yeah, Johnny Five is alive. That's the homie, bro. Los locos kick your ass. Los locos kick your face. Los locos kick your butts into outer space. Bro, Short Circuit is fire, my G. Let's see. I'd rather read subtitles. The old Gallo dubbing is hilarious. Oh, really? Ah, dang, dude. I still gotta watch more of those Gallo films. That's me. What's your feeling on CGI versus practical effects in horror? I think the real ads and magic, they usually can't. Look, when you watch an old school horror movie and you watch the practical effects, you damn near feel like that really happened to that person. CGI takes all of that away. All of that away. That head explosion scene from Scanners would not be the same if it was done with CGI. That head explosion scene from Maniac with that shotgun blast would not be the same with CGI. All of that stuff you've seen in freaking Cannibal Holocaust, all that crazy shit wouldn't be the same with CGI. There's a lot of movies that just you take away so much substance from it because you're using CGI. Unholy is a recent movie that came out. That movie suffered from too much CGI. If anybody's seen Cruella, one of the biggest faults in that movie, even though I liked it and thought it was entertaining as hell, one of the faults in that movie is the CGI. Like, you had CGI dogs when you could have just got a real dog. I'm just saying, you know. But yeah, just throwing that out there. But CGI really takes away the magic of the movie. I think that practical is always the way to go, but I know that practical is a little bit more pricey. But I say it's worth it. I get it. Studios are trying to bring their budget down and things, but it's worth it, dude. It's worth it. Let's see. Stop lying. Stop lying about what? I need to clear out my list. Oh, so you need to clear out your list. So you're probably going to give me a bunch of garbage movies to review. Tight. Let's see what else. Such a good movie. And yeah, Maniac Cop being remade would probably be political. More political. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it is. We should do a Terminator versus Johnny 5 video. Nah, bro. It has to be It has to be Chappie versus Johnny 5. Let's keep it a buck here. Because Chappie, I love Chappie. Chappie literally was like Johnny 5. Now, them two South African rappers, they were garbage. They annoyed the shit out of me. But Chappie as a whole is a dope movie. What else we got? There are so many brilliant. Gallo Deep Red is one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard. Gallo films have a really good aesthetic to them. Like, their colors, their color schemes, their backgrounds are always like really vivid. I love it. Gotta love Goblin. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never seen Goblin. I haven't seen that one. Don't shoot the messenger. Terminator vs. RoboCop. We already have Terminator vs. RoboCop on my channel. Me and this fool Del Boy went at it about that. That was a fun one we did. We already got Terminator vs. RoboCop on the channel if you want to check it out. Suspiria had great colors. Yes, Suspiria has really great colors, especially the that scene where the person falls through the ceiling. Goblin is a band that did the music for Deep Red. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying Goblin was a movie. I was like, I ain't never heard of that movie, but doesn't it sound like an 80s movie, a movie that would come out in the 80s? I'm pretty sure there's a movie out there called Goblin. I could bet some money on it. Any more questions? Last couple 5 minutes so we get some questions. For sure. What's some questions? There might be a lag in the chat. So let's see. He lost. Remake Hell's Gate. Hey, you know a movie I just recently watched that was cool? I think it's called Hellmaster. That movie was pretty dope. With the dude with like freaking like the little star, the satanic star on his face. That was pretty cool. Goblin 2022. See, look, I knew. Oh, wait, 2020? I don't know. I guess it exists. I knew it existed. All these ideas that everybody think they came up with as original, you know, it's not really that original. Hey, look, if y'all like comedy horror movies, check out Uncle Peckerhead. That movie is like Scott Pilgrim mixed with a zombie movie. And then I love Psycho Goreman. It's like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers mixed with a horror movie. Remakes makes me skeptical many times. Rare to find really good remakes. Excited about Candyman. Love Jordan Peele. What do you think of it? We talked a little bit about it at the beginning. Jordan Peele has a great eye. He hit it out the park with Get Out. I hope that his writing will transfer onto Candyman. But the thing about Candyman is that sometimes the message doesn't need to. Sometimes when you push a message too in front, it takes away the substance of the movie. Candyman, the original, didn't need to be overly like in your face with this message. The message was there. You know, you don't need to kind of like it comes off as distasteful if you push too hard. All you need to it was subtle and it did exactly what it needed to do. It's a classic. It's in there, you know. So I'm excited for the Candyman remake. That trailer was fire for Candyman the remake, but I know Jordan Peele is now officially hit or miss. So I'm anticipating. My anticipation for this movie is not too high and it's not too low. I'm keeping it in the middle because if I have my anticipation for this movie high and I think it's really going to be good and it sucks, oh, you're going to hear the rant of the century on this channel. I'm just letting you know. And I know you guys love my rants, but you really going to hear it. You thought that Spiral rant was something? You ain't seen nothing. If this Candyman remake sucked, oh, you about to hear about it for about 3 or 4 days. Let's see. American History X is a great horror film. Is it technically horror? I feel like it's just a realistic movie, but that's a great movie though. That and Romper Stompers because it's real. They're trying to remake American Werewolf in London. I heard Hey, look, if you touch American Werewolf in London and you dare, and I say this boldly, if you dare even try to bring up anything but practical effects, man, just get the rights back. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody says. You cannot do American Werewolf and then do non-practical. Fuck out of here. Check out the RoboCop vs. Terminator video on the channel. Yeah, me and Del Boy did that. We did that. Any more questions before I wrap it up? Last questions, then we're gonna get out of here. But it was super fun. This was dope. I'm so glad you guys pulled up. Maybe I'll be back here next Saturday. Next Saturday, we might do it again. Chop it up live. Episode 2. No? Oh, yeah. Maybe I got something to do. My wife was like, no, we can't do that. Oh, yeah, duh. I'm stupid. I'm tripping. We do got plans. Sorry. Your hair is awesome. My hair is awesome. Thank you, sir. My wife cut my hair. She's my barber. So we was, COVID had everything locked down. She was like, I got you. I can do your hair. I was like, yeah, I know. My haircut's a couple weeks old. We got to recut it, but she does an awesome job. She's a really good artist too. Like she likes to draw and stuff. How do I get mine like that? Well, it comes with a little bit of something called soul. Nah, I don't know, bro. I got to see your hair texture, but I don't know. If you got thick, kinky hair, then maybe. I don't know. Any more questions before we get out of here? Any more questions, concerns? Tell her she is great. Tiffany, Jim says you're great. The Irish Jim. Actually, this is James. He says you're great. She said thumbs up, homie. Any more questions before we get out of here? Come on. Anything else? Cheers. I enjoyed the session. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. We're gonna schedule another one because this shit was fun. This was really, really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I hope you guys laughed a little bit, had a couple of funs, So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up and tune in next time for Chop It Up Live episode 2. This was dope. Thumbs up the video. Free 99 all day. Shout outs to E for that. Share this video, dude. If I want to make this big, I want to make this a huge community. So share this video. Tell your friends. Tell your mama. Tell your dog. Tell your girlfriend. Your baby mama. Your girl on the side. Tell that raccoon that's digging in your trash can. Tell everybody. If you're walking down the street and you see a bum, tell them, hey, I know you got a phone because the government give them out for free. Go ahead and like this channel, subscribe, and check it out. So thank you guys so much for coming through and hanging out with your boy. We got to do this again. Chop It Up Live. Episode 1 was a success, and I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm dead serious. I appreciate it. I really do. Aaron Mitchell, you came in all late, homie. It's 5 o'clock, not 6, man. You missed it. What's up, Aaron? You missed it, man. Come on, man. Hey, get the playback though, Aaron, because trust me, it's good. This was a real good live. Get it on the playback. All right, man, I got to head out. So I am going to go ahead and close down my center. And then I'm getting ready to head out, guys. I'm about to eat some Lucille's barbecue. If you guys don't know what Lucille's barbecue is, you're missing out. All right. But, me and Del Boy are going live on his channel, Movie Match, tomorrow. It should be fun. Go ahead and check that out. We will be plugging that in to the Horror Resurrected group. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, but I appreciate all you guys for pulling up, man. Have a magnificent day, and adios.